Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about industrial Internet of Things. In today's interconnected world, integration industrial Internet of Things with programmable logic controller can transform how you monitor and manage your plant operations. With the help of Node-RED and Line Notify API, you can receive real-time updates about your plant status no matter where you are, as long as you have an internet connection. This guide will walk you through the set step to achieve this integration, from setting up your PLC to configuring Node-RED and Line Notify API. So the first step is going to access the PLC property. Navigate to the property section of your PLC and go to the connection mechanism and check the permit access box to allow communication. Next thing you're going to do is to verify the network configuration. To ensure that your PLC had the correct IP address, subnet marks, and default gateway configured, this setting allows your PLC to communicate with other device in your network. So I'm going to skip these things. Right here. So the IP address is a unique identifier assigned to each device in a network, allowing it to communicate with other devices. A subnet marks determine the range of IP address within a network. It helps differentiate between the network and host portion of an IP address and a default gateway. Default gateway set the address of the router or device that connect your network to other network, such as the internet. It acts as an access point for communication outside the local network. Okay, so to install a Node-RED, right, we have to open the command prompt and type Node-RED. If Node-RED is successfully installed, you will see the Node-RED service starting in the terminal. If not, download and install Node-RED from the official site. Link is provided in the description. Okay, so next thing you're gonna do is to copy the provided address. Right here, I have it, and paste it into your browser to open the Node-RED interface. Did address server as did address serve as the local host for your Node-RED instance? So the next thing you're going to do is to configuring the IoT 2050. Type this IoT 2050 setups in your command prompt. Before running this command, use putty to access the IoT 2050 device. So network configuration in putty, right? So you have to navigate to the network section using the arrow key. It is a connection in Enol default, I guess ENOL default. Sorry for the pronunciation. Uh, Go to Enol default to assign the desired IP address, subnet mark, and default gateway. Save change and exit. Then type reboot in the command prompt to apply setting. Next thing we're gonna do is to check that your PLC and your Node-RED is already in the same LAN network. So you can go ahead and follow this step. Go to the control menu, network and internet, network connection, and you can find the internet status and find the IP address right here. This one we have already covered, yeah, right? So next thing you're gonna do is to open Node-RED and go to the manage palette in the Node-RED interface. Right. Okay, so go ahead and go to the install tab and search for the S7. Install the S7 node package upon which I have already highlighted for you. So upon successfully installation, a new PLC tab will appear. Okay, so to configure the S7 node, drag and drop the 7 node S7 node into the canvas and double-click it to open the property menus. Assign the PLC IP address and slot the number. Assign the PLC IP address and slot number to match your configuration. Navigate to the Variable tab to add PLC address, which ensure the variable address match those configured in the PLC. Sorry, right here. So you can name each variable for easier identification right here. You can also add more variable here if you feel like you have to have like 3 or more than one, I guess. Okay, so after that you can click add to save change and navigate to the variable tab, right? So after you click add, it is require you to put the variable that you are going to use. In my case, I'm going to use the float time, and you can also rename them too, right here. Okay, so next thing you're gonna do is to add a debug and switch node. Drag and drop both debug and switch node into the canvas. Link the node to establish a connection. So in the switch node is be used to set a condition based on the PLC variable data. For example, if the flow transmitter data is higher than 13%, it will send a value of 1 to the output. If it is lower than 13%, send the value of 2 to the output. And next thing you're going to do is to incorporate a function node. Drag and drop a function node to process data or implement custom logic. Connect the function node to other component in flow. So this one is going to require a little bit of coding, but I think nowadays you can go to the ChatGPT and ask if they can generate the code for you, and this one is going to be your line token. So to find your line API token, you can go ahead and go to the uh, let me show you. Okay, so you can go ahead to go to the line notify API. This one. You have to log in, right? And it is going to be a tutorial, and you can go ahead and download it. Oh no, I don't mean download it. You can generate a link, and after that, you can go ahead and put it into the code right here. If you don't feel like going to generate new code in a ChatGPT also, you can go ahead and copy my code right here. So after that, we are going to find a HTTP request box and drag and drop into the canvas and configure it to send data to the line notify API for real-time alert. Once all nodes are configured and connected, click Full Deploy in the node-led interface right here. Then you can monitor the output in the debug pane to verify the flow functionality. And you can test the integration by triggering condition in your PLC. Confirm that alerts are sent via line notify API. Okay, so in conclusion, integrating IIoT with your PLC Using Node-RED and Line-Notify API, you can create a smart monitoring system that keeps you informed about your plant status in real time. This solution simplifies remote monitoring, improve operational efficiency, and enhance decision making. Follow these steps to implement a seamless integration and enjoy the benefits of industrial Internet of Things in your industrial process. Consider subscribing, like, and share. Thank you for watching. See you again.